Welcome back to map number 4 here on Protocol Hardpoint. Map number 1, map number 2. I don't really know what we're on here. We're seeing a sticky grenade get that kill on B-Mess here. We have seen a little bit of a roster mania here, mid-series, brand new to me. Never seen this before, but B-Mess just really wasn't liking the way Manitoba was playing. He requested to be on the side of OGT, so here he is. We got AJ back on the side of Manitoba, but B-Mess over towards OGT. As we kind of see a normal thing here, I've seen a P1, I've seen most of a P2, so I'm not really sure this game starts until we see a P3.
We lost our favorite player, though. It's kind of the most unfortunate thing. So what are you going to do, though? But, hey, we're going to kick things back off here. We see that P1 going. Like you said, we can't really commit to this one being a full game or not until we see P3. We'll see how that one goes down. But iffy, already doing iffy things once again. Up to a 3-0 start. We'll see if it keeps on cooking off. The guy loves his 3 pieces and stuff, too. But, I mean, look at this. OGT already cooking. They got B-Mess, and just like that, well, I mean, I say they're cooking, but they are still down like 16 points as Manitoba's still popping off. They got their captain back. They lost B-Mess. They sent them over to the other team because why not? But Whimsy doing his thing.
Yeah, I mean, controlling this top rope here, doing what he needs to for his team. Really just making sure his team can hop on hill, be safe there, making a little bit of disruption towards New as well. Vance, unfortunately, not able to win that gunfight here. So it's still pretty mixy towards this P2. Game is pretty much tied here. This P3 rotation is in the favor of Manitoba Mallards so far with 20 seconds left on P2. We're just looking to that rotation. Look towards that left side here. We're starting to see spawns kind of develop here for both teams. It's going to get pretty mixy here with TFs. We see teams kind of all over the planet. Manitoba Mallards, unfortunately, getting that deep right spawn. Going to be hard for them to break in here as X Party, the last player alive, kind of just trying to anchor his team, make some noise, and get some kills in the back.
Keep it on the full saying this one's gonna be pretty close here. This is gonna be 6-point difference. OGT trying to push this one in. You see Whimsy on a 6 streak trying to extend it to a 7, gets it done. It takes on X Party in the back. But just like that, 3 kills on the way of OGT. In there we go. A nice little trade back and forth there as the side of Manitoba starting to retake some map control. Here's Vance on a 4 streak here, trying to stay alive in this hill. Trying to get pushed on out here. Trying to stay alive the best he can. Gonna hit towards mid, get towards the teammates. Gets taken out by a teammate, because why not? As Manitoba are going to fight back, get themselves on this time. Now waiting for the push to come in from OGT. One player going all the way around the back. 25 seconds left on this time. Iffy from the front picks up one before going down. BMS doing a good work as well. Should see this rotation coming in. As Whimsy going to be the first one on over. Waiting for the teammates to show up. Throws down the ammo box. Gets rid of it right away. I mean, that's tough. That's a tough look. But OGT here, give this one tied back up 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a little bit of a point separation happening towards P2, but P3 pretty mixy there. As we get down to P4, this should be a pretty lock and load hill here as X Party and Sam able to pick up one of their own here as we start to mess towards P4. 2 players left here from the side of Old Guys Texas. These kills are going to be crucial. You know, we land a player in the hill so far. Backup is coming in from the side of Arky, able to pick up 1, able to pick up 2 at the side of AJ, or help of AJ there. As we continue just to have a mixy hard point here, we'll see who can settle, who can get a hold on this hill. So far, Manitoba Mallard has picked up the most time, looking like they're having control of this hill as they continue to get past the 70-point mark.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna see 20 seconds left on this P4. We're see the side of OGT. So she'll break it in as Iffy and Vance going to do just that. The submachine gun player's popping off right there. One more player to beat on the elevator side, who's going to be AJ Treese, the captain over on the side of Manitoba, is going to clean that last one up. But Whimsy and B-Mess, they want that last 10 seconds, so they're going to clear that out. They're going to grab that. We're going to get a full P1 reset here momentarily. As we're going to see Iffy going to be the first one there. Once again, hitting some of these early rotations out of Iffy and Whimsy on the side of OGT. Sam was the one who ended up getting on it first, but does get taken down. Just like that, OGT looking to try to cook off some time on the P1. They got to get on that time. As the side of Manitoba, Arky specifically going to pick up 2 kills there. Just got to shut these players down early over towards this P1.
P1's typically been pretty mixy so far in this match. We didn't really see a team control it so far. OGT has a little bit of the map presence here and towards new time as well. X Party putting in some shots, unfortunately not able to pick up a kill. Iffy just doing work towards middle, trying to keep this safe towards gun with the helps of Whimsy, able to pick up that kill on Sam. Good first wave here for the side of OGT. If they can keep this up, they can start to build themselves a pretty respectable lead. They can hold P2, they can get that transition to a P3. The majority of this game, I think, is going to be won on that P3, P4. It's what we typically see on Protocol. And so kind of in this next rotation is going to be a key part for both teams who can get a successful P3 and a P4 going.
Oh, Archie's lost right now. Never mind, I say he's lost, but does get spotted out immediately by Vance. Shout out to Vance tracking that player down, making sure there's no one in the spawns to just kind of wreak havoc on them. As OGT on this time, just trying to stay alive right now, is Vance, who's just kind of getting lit up a little bit by those gunshots and also grenades and stuns. Can't get found there right away. Does get one before going down. Just kind of delays time a little bit, helps his teammates out, moving up the map. But with 40 seconds left, Manitoba have a decent little hold going right now. Got to watch out for B-Mess, though. He does finally get traded out there. Whimsy, good job there, just kind of sniping someone over from the barracks side. As we see the stairs push coming in, Iffy and Co. Iffy and Vance, the submachine gun duo, trying to make a push on in. They do gain that control, but you got to be careful because these Manitoba players can be pretty sneaky. They've done a good job picking up some nice multi-kills.
Yeah, we see 20 seconds left on this P2. Rotation is going to be big. Old Guys Texas in control of Old Hill and getting time for getting positioned towards New Hill, picking up your transition kills as Bemis and Vance able to do what they need to. Bemis looking to get a little bit mixy towards middle here. Sam able to pick up that kill, but Whimsy right there with the two-piece of his own. X-Party kind of last member alive towards that mid, but Iffy from Old able to pick that up. Nobody on Hill just yet. Vance get a little trigger happy on his teammates there, but we do have the setup towards P3. We'll see if Manitoba Mallards can make anything work. See if they can get a break coming in. Sam with a one kill. Vance with a great two-piece. Shots towards the third. Unfortunately, nothing is going to land here as we're getting a little bit mixy here as spawns are going to trade. Manitoba Mallards are going to have a couple waves here to fight.
Yeah, last time around we saw pretty much the same thing with Manitoba kind of coming out on top with the majority of the time, even though it was still insanely back and forth. But OGT, we see them keeping on this time right now. Manitoba trying to cross the middle map, having a tough time getting shot up. No one really getting taken out at the moment, but X-Party picks up two. One of them being his teammate. Forgive Arky, you were a good teammate while it was a thing, but B-Mess here, shooting his former teammates from 2 minutes ago. Doing a good job piecing them up. Picks a nice two-piece up there. OGT going to be up by about 50 into this P4 rotation. We're going to see the side of Manitoba, though. Arky with some nice clean kills. Has some help from his teammates as well as Iffy just trying to stay alive in here, waiting for some team help. Is Sam going to clean up that last clip?
This P4 just popped here. We see Manitoba Mallards looking to make a dent in that deficit here with a good P4 hold here. Arky trying to hold off that boat side. Able to put shots in, but not able to pick up on any kills there. Sam getting a little bit aggressive. Whimsy getting aggressive on Vance as well. Able to pick him down or pick him off on his own team. Iffy, good two-piece to secure this time for his team. Players are spawning towards that elevator side. The side of Old Guys Texas are reading this. Unfortunately, not winning the gunfights here. Sam is able to break in through the front. We do see 1 player, 2 player, 3 player, 4 player in the hill and make that all to the side of Old Guys Texas, able to secure the last 20 on this hill.
Just like that, OGT looking fantastic right now. Giving themselves quite the lead going into this new full rotation here. But Manitoba hitting out that last 10 seconds. Once again, I mean, last time around we saw OGT do the same thing to grab that last 10 before rotating to P1. Obviously, P1, very easy to contest, so a lot of teams just trying to grab as much as they can off that P4. We're going to see this initial P1 is going to get a little mixy here as Arky still doing just Arky things, right? Moving around the map quite a bit, getting his team a lot of control, getting some very nice kills for his team as well. But up by quite a bit right now are going to be the side of OGT. That 60-point lead is going to help out quite a bit. I'm saying 60 even though it's only 40. But Manitoba Mallards on that time of P1 doing a decent job here for how many kills are going the way of OGT.
I mean, OGT is getting some good map presence. We have some flanks coming in here from the side of Iffy, just really trying to get lost on the map. Not really picking up as many kills as I expected him to with being the X factor on his team. But he's doing what he needs to enable his team to do good on the map here. They are up by 30 so far. P1 not in control of them. They are looking towards that P2 as we start to get rotations towards that. They are on the right side of the hill as this new hill is going to pop here in 10 seconds. They get that extra 10 seconds here on Scrap, able to pick up a couple kills towards mid-map here. Just getting set up towards this P2, and they held a lot of time this last time. They had a good P3 rotation, so I'm kind of looking for them to continue to do that here. It really just matters on these kills through the mid-map. BMS, the only one able to pick up any kills towards mid, if he able to pick up some kills towards time. But the side of Manitoba Mallards are in and are ready for this attack as we hit towards hour.
Yeah, see the push coming in. Whimsy and Vance trying to hit this one out. They get that initial kill, but the couple kills go in the back. The way of Manitoba is they pick up 3. They stay on that time. We're going to bring this one all the way back, bring it back to even, as we see a couple players getting ready for that rotation as well. But OGT, they're trying to fight things off from that front. They've got 3 players hitting kind of all outer angles right now. They've got 1 player on the hill who does get taken down. Manitoba, once again, trying to stay on this time, get as much as they can. As OGT, get themselves on this time. 14 seconds remaining, nothing too crazy. But when you're at that 200-point mark, every second is absolutely massive. As Vance does get taken down to Sam with a nice little 2-piece, should get cleaned up by Iffy. who's then going to hit the rotation on over to mid, hit that barracks hill up. Manitoba, the first ones there. They've had a couple decent holds on this to start things out and have done a great job contesting. We'll see if OGT can break themselves in once again as BMS gets there. The former teammate of Manitoba Mallards picks up 2 before going down. Sam gets 1 before getting traded out as well. And just like that, OGT, they've got the time, they've got the spawns, maybe a chance to lock things down.
Yeah, I mean, this is, if they continue to hold this, this is a win. They have 1 second to play with on a contest. Otherwise, they really need to be flawless here. If you're able to pick up 1, they do step off time. The contest does come in. That is going to be OGT not able to win on this hill anymore. So this P4 rotation is what really needs to come into mind here if you're the side of OGT. Manitoba Mallards, you're looking to hold this to kind of get this back to an even ball game. But you need to get this P4 rotation. It doesn't really matter what happens here. P4 is going to make or break this game for both teams here. Whimsy getting a big 2-piece for his team. Make that a 3-piece there on X Party, able to secure this time for his team, and this is big. That's going to put them right about 240. But the side of Manitoba Mallards, if there's one hill you want, it's P4. You can lock this down. You're here already. You just got to fight off these first couple kills. Arky and Sam able to pick up one of their own. AJ picking up that last player on hill, so they know there's no one coming through spiral. They just need to look big door here for this last player, and he's doing a great job just waiting for his team, trying to get a coordinated push here. As the side of OGT really need to break in. If they don't, this is game over.
OGT, the break coming in right now. It's going to be a 1 for 2, make it a 2 for 2. Whimsy gets around the back. It's in this time. Time going the way of OGT. They'll need a couple more seconds to take it. Some kills back and forth. BMS does get taken down, though, as Arky gets that last clutch kill. Gets Iffy as well off the initial push on, well, not the initial, the secondary push. And Manitoba looking pretty good. They need 25 more. They can get that here if they keep holding this one down. OGT, one more push for the most part here. We'll see if they can get a solid one. BMS with the opener. Open things up for his team. A 2 going the way of Manitoba. Make it 3, make it 4. Things are going to look pretty sketchy here for OGT. It's a go, go, go mode. 10 more seconds and Manitoba are going to take it.
Yeah, it's going to come down here. They're going to have time to touch it right before it hits 250 here. They need to go. X Party picks up 1. They do spot that player towards spiral. 250. You got to get on the hill. We do see a contest coming down, but if he's not able to pick up the kill, Manitoba Mallards with an early P4 rotation going to pay off for that map number 1 win. After the 19th time I think we saw that map start, we finally see it finish there towards the side of Manitoba.
It's crazy, right? Shout out BMS playing for 2 different teams overall in that map, but it's a done. Hey, unfortunately, is gonna lose the map after all that. As the side of Manitoba are gonna clutch up at the end, have a phenomenal P4 there to close.
Yeah, we're looking for an OGT bounce back here to even up the series. Manitoba Mallards obviously won map number 1 there in pretty exciting fashion with a great P4 hold. Just unfortunate from the side of OGT just not prioritizing that rotate. So we'll kind of see what happens here. Instant fight going to be happening over here towards fence. Arky able to win the first fight. We do not see a trade coming in immediately, so Arky is going to be alive. BMS is going to pick up that trade eventually, so we're back down to a 3v3.
Yeah, 3v3 indeed. 1 for 1 on the map, the absolute classic. But shout out to Arky, who actually was Sam getting that first kill, because Arky's number 68 and he's going to be glitched up all map long. But Vance with a nice clean kill right there. Going to be a 2v3 now. OGT have that massive advantage because bomb down, but AJ Treese, the captain of the team, going to even things out for the squad. 2v2. Let's see if this retake can come in. Remember, it takes 7.5 seconds to defuse. I know I say it a lot, but that is a lot of time they get to sit on that bomb, especially when you got player top window and that close mid cut. Close mid cut player, though, is going to get pieced up. Never mind. Vance clutches that gunfight up. Sam going to make it a 1v1, but he's got a player above him. That's going to be iffy.
Yeah, what was the big chat last couple weeks ago? Iffy is diffy or something like that. I don't.
Yeah,
something happened in Gen Chat. We were casting, I think, on something, and I don't really know. Round 1 is going to go to the side of OGT here, just able to get that bomb down and watch that explosion come in. So so far starting off pretty good.
This will start for OGT. Get themselves that first offensive round win. Always love to see a nice offensive round win, especially when you're not getting the first blood, right? Obviously a pretty quick trade, but hey, still, that's how it's going to be. But now the side of OGT going to be over on that defensive side of the map as Manitoba going to have to get that bomb in their hands, figure out they're going A or B. It looks like the B hit is where we're going. A couple players going through garage, couple going through mid. We'll see how this one goes down. Taking either side of the stairs as well. Love to see that, but a couple players showing force over towards this B side. Guess what? 2 kills going their way. Iffy and Whimsy doing their thing. Just like that, Sam and Party going to be in a little bit of a difficult situation. If he killed Whimsy, because you know why not? You got to be the stud on the team. You got to take the teammate out to do it. But Sam gets a quick flank onto Iffy. Make sure, hey, you're going to kill your teammates. I'm going to get you. The 1v3 potential for Sam.
Yeah, like you said, it's a 1v3 here. We do see the players of OGT playing close together. They know Sam probably has bomb at this point, just looking to pick a site. trying to get some information over here towards B. Sam is going to get spotted out, going to shoot his gun as well here. We have a spread kind of across the way that's going to be tough either way. OGT able to pick up another round, making that 2-0 so far in the search and destroy. But don't get too comfortable with a lead here. We've seen those kind of fall apart today. So we'll see if side of OGT can continue this train, or if the side of Manitoba are going to make something work.
Yeah, we've learned a lot from our S&Ds today, and that no lead is safe no matter what. So what are you going to do? But side of Manitoba, gonna be down 0-2. What are you going to do? Back on defense, though. You got number 68 on the map. I mean, having that many players on one team is a little wild, but you got to do what you got to do. Or maybe this is the 68th version of Arky. I don't really know how that works, but that is one of those things. But Vance going to have the bomb for OGT as we see a slow push towards B. Number 7 player, AJ Trees, just kind of runs right on through, gets taken down by Vance. And just like that, now you can see OGT have the advantage, have full B bomb site control as well, and they should get this bomb down no problem.
Yeah, we see Whimsy trying to get hunting on this player kind of in the back spawn. Bomb is going to go down, like you said. This is going to be a 2v4 for the side of Party and Arky, and make that a 1v4 for Party here. He's in a decent position towards top office window, but when you're dealing with 4 players, it's going to be tough.
Very tough indeed. But there we go. The kill does come in. OGT win that one, get themselves up 3-0 as they go offense, defense, offense. So always looking solid.
Apparently that's an ace.
Was it?
I don't know. He's got 4 kills, so I mean,
I'll take
at least
it.
a confirmation
I thought he
there,
had one
but
in the previous.
yeah, I don't know. Well, with the kill feed messed up, you don't really know who has kills or who does what.
No, he got
He's
killed
on a
by
3
his teammate,
streak, and
right?
B mess is on 1. So yeah, he did get wiped out by the teammate.
Yeah, I don't know.
We blame our producer for
3 in
that
a
one.
round is still insane, though. Can we just say that? That's actually absurd.
Pretty good.
But look at this fast A push coming in over towards the well side. I say fast. We'll see if they keep up the pace. Pace is indeed being kept for the most part. It's slowed up a little bit, but they're just trying to feel out this pressure. Make sure they're not going to get taken out for free. We see this bomb should get planted here momentarily, but Vance, he's trying to feel out a little bit of this pressure. He knows something's going down. Gets taken down, though, as Arky with a nice little first blood. If he's going to take one out for the Troubles as well, because if he is indeed diffy before dying.
We'll kind of see bombs going down here. 2v3, make that a 2v2, make that a 2v1, make that a 1v1 between Whimsy here and AJ. Bomb planter did make it U, so we'll kind of see what happens when he decides to play a post plant here. We do see someone hot bomb immediately here. Does AJ check this in time? He's going to throw a shoulder here. He's going to see it. Player on bomb. He does get that kill as well. Good effort there from the side of OGT there, just to hop that bomb, see if he can catch a timing. A couple seconds more there, and you are good, but AJ able to pick up that when he can, get that diffuser off of there, and put up the first round on the board for the side of Manitoba. Still down 3-1, so you still got some things to work here. You haven't seen a whole lot of success kind of on the map as a whole. Players just kind of getting picked off, being left alone. So you got to make something work here. You can have a good defense, kind of get this ball rolling, get a second round in a row here for the side of Manitoba.
Manitoba down 2 rounds, but no big deal. That bomb from OGT, once again, going to the B bomb site here, going to be completely uncontested. The first blood does go the way of Arky and Manitoba, though. That's going to be a nice opener. This bomb should get planted at B here as soon as OGT realizes it is free. They don't know, obviously, yet, but they'll know real soon. So Manitoba do have the numbers advantage. Now they're going to have to work towards defusing this bomb. If it ever gets planted, I mean, they may never have to defuse the bomb.
I would hope after a minute they plant this bomb down. They've kind of cleared out everything they need to except for boat side. That bomb is going down. Manitoba is going to be taking this retake. They are up 4-3 in lives, so we'll kind of see what happens here. Sam just kind of working his way towards middle map. Number 7 there, and AJ getting pretty close on the bomb. Kind of just laying on the stairs, seeing if he waits for his time here. Sam and AJ coming in together here, able to pick up 2 kills of their own. BMS kind of last player alive here towards Checkers, able to pick up another, able to pick up 3. Almost picks up the 4th there on X Party. That would have been crazy if you get that done. But the side of Manitoba are able to get that other round. Man, if BMS would have clutched that up, I would have gone crazy.
Yo, low-key, you're taking the MW19 Clayster route from the London event. You just, oh no, my Xbox turned off. You know, it happens, bro. It happens. I mean, shout out BMS, by the way, for being a sub. That guy is cooking. But the The 3-piece lineup is crazy, almost for the 4-piece right there. Shout out to the boy BMS. Now it's going to be a 3-2 as Manitoba get another one on the board. Nice little defense around there. Play things very, very slow at the start, right? Basically completely give up the B site, but they do get the first blood to their name. Allows them to get a nice little advantage. They play the retake pretty well for the most part, minus the whole B mess debacle. But, you know, that happens. What are you going to do? Now 4v4 on the map once again. Everyone alive. AJ Treats, though, has the bomb in hand. Maybe trying to make a play here for his team. The A-bomb site is the side of the map they're on right now, trying to get a quick little flank in. It's the number 7 and 8 player who you're looking for. If he is Diffie, though, gets the first blood, so you got to watch out for that. That guy is an absolute animal. So now Manitoba have a numbers disadvantage as they lose a second.
Yeah, they're going to get that trade back pretty close. It's still going to be a 2v3 from the side of Manitoba. They do have bomb going down towards B. Old Guys, Texas, kind of looking over that bomb site, but not able to see anything. We are going to see some interesting arrows happening here. We see a player top. We see a player towards that Arches side here. If he can catch some players off, he can have an easy 2v. He knows not to shoot at the first guy, but unfortunately waits a little bit too long. BMS able to pick up that kill. And Arky, time for a 1v3 of yourself here. You're towards that checker side. You do take some shots. Unfortunately, you are going to fall here. And Old Guys, Texas, able to kind of recover there and make this 4-2 again.
Big defense around right there, getting themselves back in the lead. Well, I mean, they were in the lead. You know, a nice little 2-round buffer, right? But shout out to BMS. Guy is 7 and 4, or 7 and 3. Sorry, I think. But still, regardless, BMS cooking as this sub. I'm gonna keep bringing it up because yeah, it is. Unfortunately, our favorite player did get discount double checked out of here. Shout out internet. That's how it's gonna work. But OGT looking pretty nice with it on this S&D. Had a rough time towards the end of that hard point. Unfortunately, had a little bit of a bad draw on that last hard point there, losing on that P4. But shout out Manitoba for clutching that one up. And now we're here in the map too. OGT trying to tie this one up 1-1 series count. Manitoba have to win a few more if they want to win this one, go up 2-0. So we can see the side of OGT take this bomb over towards that A side of the map. Got to watch out, though, because Sam's going to be in the area, and he loves his first bloods. He's going to full send it as well. It's going to be 1-for-1 on the map as Sam and AJ Treese, they'll pick up 2. That's going to open things up quite a bit for Manitoba.
It's exactly what they need to. The side of OGT, you're kind of back down here being forced to rotate out, but there are players from the side of Manitoba ready for you. Feel like you're definitely trapped here in the well. Whimsy going to get a little bit aggressive towards lobby there, is going to fall, so it's going to be a 1v3 for the side of Vance. Not the gun you probably want for the situation. He might have, based on the players, I don't know that he has. Now he has, so he's just kind of looking to get away here. And if you're side of Manitoba, you just don't want to sell here. AJ playing a good credit corner here. We do see that player cross back towards 10 as well. So even more rough for the side of Vance here. With 30 seconds left, he's going to get spotted once again. It just gets trapped back there. Good on the side of Manitoba Mallards to do what they need to. Bring this back within 1 here. I was going to say that's kind of the round they need to win. You don't want to go down 5-2. 4-3 definitely still keeps it in an easy grasp here to win this round or map.
Manitoba right there. Not going to be able to get that hard 5-3. But hey, no big deal. We're just going to win it, 6-4, something like that. Just win 3 in a row if you're Manitoba and you're good to go. But instead of OGT, something tells me they're not giving this one up for free. They're not going down without a fight here. So OGT back on defense. Here's Manitoba going to grab that bomb, make their way over towards that A side. Oh, the map 1 player going to be hitting up mid. That is going to be Arky, who's definitely one of the players you want in the middle of the map. Guy's got an absolute beamer. You'll be watching over your mid, making sure you're nice and safe. Sam with another first blood on this map. I believe that makes it 3, maybe 4. That would be 3. And just like that, numbers advantage. Bomb going down. He's got 2 players from OGT, though, ready to hit out from mid as soon as their number 3 player, Vance, is ready to go. But he's getting pushed by Barn. The kill goes their way if he gets one as well. And just like that, the opener's in.
Exactly what the side of OGT need. They have to get this diffused as well here. You got 30 seconds left. Both these players kind of just playing on top of each other here in top window and bottom U. X-Party with probably the unfortunate gun choice of playing you. If he able to pick up that kill, X-Party going to be last alive. He's going to pick up 1, but is going to fall. Old Guys, Texas on map point here, going up 5-3.
I mean, down a player going into the retake there is a little scary. Vance gets into a 1v1 in Barn. It felt like, just watching that on the minimap, it felt like that gunfight lasted 30 seconds. It obviously didn't, but it was still a long gunfight between the two. Vance ended up winning it. And then the secondary push came in from Iffy and Whimsy, who did a phenomenal job getting another kill as well. And just like that, the entire defense of Manitoba kind of fell apart pretty quickly. But to get yourself up 5-3 here, we're looking very comfortable if you're this out of OGT. It's exactly where you want to have it right now. You got multiple players sitting at that 7 kills, 5-4 deaths, right? You got some very, very talented players in those individual gunfights on OGT. As Manitoba looking to fight this one back here. They are on defense. They're going to have a slight advantage there, but this bomb making its way towards B very quickly. We do know Manitoba doesn't like to put a lot of pressure there, but this time around, they're going to have the number 7 player, AJ Trees, the player who does typically play this bomb site, be here and present, watching for that bomb plant spot.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking for that spot under this fence that we see normally. He's able to eventually not get the kill on bomb, just kind of walks right past that player. The Vance going to be left alive in a 1v3, taking some Omni movement there, but unfortunately not going to be it. A little synchronized reload there coming in inside of Manitoba Mallards as they're keeping their hopes alive here on this map number 2. Able to make this 5-4 here. They're going to need 2 more in a row to win and go up 2-0 in the series, but we'll kind of see how that develops in the rest of this. From that B perspective, they put a couple more men towards B that they don't normally see from the side of Manitoba, but we've seen Old Guys Texas, they don't really push B at all. They get there and they just kind of stop. So even if Manitoba don't invest the manpower that they did that time, I think they're still fine there. So OGT, I just need to figure something out on offense here. You have a defense here, you could win it and take it home here. Otherwise, I think you're going to be heading back to an offense for that round 11, but we'll kind of see here as this round 10 develops.
Ooh, Iffy going to get the first blood, but immediately going to get traded out. Iffy taking out Sam, which is always a good kill. This bomb going down on this B site. Manitoba trying to get that early bomb in favor, well, bomb timer in their favor. Yeesh. But OGT now trying to play a little bit of a retake. They've got the 3v3 here. You have to worry about trophies, though.
We'll kind of see here how they decide to. Vance is playing towards this middle, just kind of waiting for his teammates to take these wraps. We do have number 6 here in X Party out towards that garage side. We do see an investment of an RC car. One player is going to fall towards that rock side. Vance just getting some information there. AJ able to pick up that kill towards garage. That's going to be a big kill. He does spot both players here in Vance. Unfortunately, not able to get any of them in Manitoba Mallards. Able to win another round here. We're going to a round 11, CNK.
I don't know how we keep getting this lucky, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, this is gonna be 2 series in a row where our map 2 is around 11. Pretty back and forth. I mean, we had a 5-3. OGT had it 5-3, right? So this side of Manitoba here, looking to take this one. Could they win 3 in a row here, or OGT gonna shut them down? We'll see who's on defense. Manitoba on defense. So tough look for OGT. Not where they want to be right now. They've only won 2 offenses. They've won 3 defenses. So, I mean, not too crazy as far as split is concerned, but their last 2 round wins were defenses. So, we'll see how this goes. Their initial push going towards that A side. Got to look out for Sam. Sam's a first blood master. Not the player you want to be seeing. And the first blood does go the way of Arky on the side of Manitoba. OGT down a player. Need to try to get the bomb down. Could slay out too.
That A side is completely free. Obviously, they don't know that. We're trying to see maybe just some baiting some players out, but the side of Manitoba Mallards just doing what they need to, just playing safe, not giving away their lives. They have the man advantage right now. Old Guys Texas have to make the move and get a bomb down. You do have number 7 there and AJ protecting that B side, kind of covering all angles from that side. The rest of the team are just playing around, seeing if they can find any players, maybe get some info. That bomb is looking like it's going to rotate towards that B side, but we'll kind of see here. Whimsy with a big kill. If he can get away with his life, he kind of evens this up to 3v3. Number 6 is down below. We'll kind of see how the timing looks. We should have heard that door, but we'll kind of see what happens. Another trade happening towards that open side as well. So we're down to a 2v2.
Oh, X Party catches a couple players off guard, gets them both very weak. I like this, though. Just plays his life, gets himself out of there, plays for the reset. Calls it out to his teammate, though. Sam going to clean one up. Now going to be a 1v2. Vance still has to plant this bomb, making his way towards B. Might get a chance to do it. He's in a 1v2 situation, a lot on the line. His team is already down 1-0 in the series. If they lose this, they're down 0-2. So this round is everything, and Arky takes him out. Plenty of time to defuse that bomb, and Manitoba going to take your map 2, being down 5-3, win 3 in a row to bring it back, get themselves up 2-0 in this series.
Well, CMK, we've seen it before, and we see it again here, where this happens kind of for the second night in a to make their mark. I think the key to them is getting a big offensive win here and set the tone for this map.
We'll see OGT kicking things off on that offense right off the bat here. Pushing into that B site as Arky going to get the first blood there of the map. The guy did get 3 of them in the S&D, so not surprised that he'd get the first 2 of this map. Just like that, OGT push is going to be shut down. Not completely stopped, though. as these players are trying to push in off of respawn. But Manitoba, they're reinforcing their numbers as well. OGT going to get 2 kills untraded. Never mind. X Party going to counter with 1 in return. AJ Triso on a flank. Probably doesn't quite know it yet. So his teammates still hitting the front, just preventing that B time at the moment. OGT trying to commit. They've got a little bit of a stack going, and they've got Whimsy trying to play for the balls.
Yeah, X Party able to get in here, put some shots on a second, really just buying some time for his teammates off spawn. But Whimsy is in their spawn, kind of making some terror towards that tin side. If he's gonna be last alive here on this B point, just really gonna try to buy some time here for his team. They all get out middle. X Party gonna get picked up towards that bottom logs area here, as the rest of Manitoba are just looking to get some map presence. But your players are falling. And as I say that, they're going to pick up 2 kills, so it's kind of just evening out on the map. B point is stopped. We do have 2 players on that, so that second tick is cooking through. We do see that come through on the side of OGT, so that's 2 confirmed ticks on B. Nothing from the side of A as of yet, but still plenty of time left in this round.
You also got AJ Trees just kind of in your spawns now. So OGT's got to pay attention to the fact they've got a player back there. So now they're playing a little bit slower even because they got to get that player out. But he's going to pick up another free kill. Now they're going to know he's here. He gets another though. So that's a big 2. Gets a lot of damage on the 3rd. But OGT do get a couple kills coming out of spawn. They are going to get Arky, and they are going to get, it looks like it was Vance there. I don't know why I said Vance, but that's the guy who's alive and who got a kill. But still, it's not a Manitoba Mallards. Are going to be up 5 lives at the moment. Looking pretty good. That B site does have 2 ticks on it. Nothing on A, but 10 seconds remaining. We're going to have to hop on something. Van's going to hop on A, start stopping that time. Gets a nice kill as well as Iffy. Couple big kills coming in. We should see that B stack in. That B site should be gone unless the number 6 player X Party clutches up. Picks up 1, gets some shots off on the second. Has to push on in, keep this one contested. His teammates are on the way to help him out. A point is being captured as well.
Yeah, we see that contest coming in. Iffy with a big kill. Unfortunately, going to get traded out here. There's still a player on B. Make that B mess. And Co. able to pick up at least the tick there. Secure that. Give yourself another minute. But lives are going to be a factor here for the side of OGT. Everybody is off spawn. You have 7 lives left. That's going to be practically 2 waves for each player to make your mark here. X Party going to get picked up towards top hall, so this could be big if the side of OGT are able to get office control. Right, as I say, that Arky is able to pick up Iffy, not allowing any players to get on their side of the map. So just trying to keep map presence. If you are Manitoba, Old Guys Texas, you got to get lost. You have 4 ticks so far, so not a bad offense, but you're looking for more. You're really looking for the win here.
Oh, that's a big kill right there on Arky, though. Kind of shuts that one down. But, I mean, 4 to 7 in lives. OGT pick up 2 right there, which could help out. But Arky is going to take down Iffy, which is not ideal at all. They've got 1.5 ticks on this A site. Very much so. The final push is only 2 players alive. That's going to be Whimsy and BMS just trying to make something happen. Some magic happen maybe here. They've got BMS around the back. 1v6 right now. Should be chalked up pretty good as Manitoba. 1v5 now. 14 seconds remaining. Not a lot of time to get it done. Does get taken out. And just like that, Manitoba going to win the first round. But they do give up 4 ticks, though. So, I mean, if you're this out of OGT, you're pretty happy with 4 ticks.
Yeah, I mean, 4 on an offense really isn't bad, especially right kind of towards the end of the round to get a control point there. I mean, I think you just kind of, like it is control every time. You just win a couple more of your ones and you probably win that round. I do love the ragdolls that we see here on Hossie and control, just seeing the bodies fly between rounds. If you haven't noticed that before, make sure you go back and watch it. It's a great time. But Manitoba Mallards, I mean, they're up 2-0. They're up 1-0 in this control so far. I mean, they're doing what they need to. This attacking round is going to be a big statement, even bigger than, you know, round number 1. If they win and they take this to a 2-0, it's probably a wrap for the side of OGT. So this is where you need a big offense. You maybe don't need a 0-tick or defense. Sorry, you don't need a 0-tick defense, but you need to at least prevent them from getting all 6 and winning this round. So far, not looking so good. We see a 3 stack on B. That's the point is halfway gone. That's going to be 2 ticks already. 3rd tick coming in. Make this pretty much captured here, depending on these kills that we get as well as the contest.
Yeah, but these players are already back off a respawn. The well push already coming in. They had that stack going. Stack that point where the jibs. But OGT still trying to counter this. They've got plenty of players over here reinforcing. But already you got a player sneaking around the back. That's going to be Sam going for those spawns because these players getting taken out are going to have a couple players to contend with now right off the bat. Vance and that top, oh, sorry, he's down below. It was not top window, but this B point should be gone momentarily. Got to win these ones over towards barn real quick as BMS is going to hit the outer route, picks up 1, looking for more. Does get the damage down, but not quite going to get that kill. This B point is going to be fully secured as the A point starts getting capped immediately. Manitoba being very efficient with their objectives at the moment, but OGT start to clean things out a little bit to pick up 3.
Yeah, I mean that immediate transition to A could have been pretty dangerous. For the side of OGT, you got some good kills there. You have some okay map presence here. You do have an awkward situation here over towards Rock with that player getting through. You probably aren't going to know that there's somebody there, but there's someone also on the B side that got through. BMS able to do what he can, kind of on his side of the things, able to put shots into player towards A. Has someone there to back him up on their side, but that progress is going down on A. That's going to be pretty much halfway done through that control point. So OGT, this is where you got to step up and get some wins.
I mean, Six is just, he's not really getting a ton of kills or anything, but the number 6 player, X Party, is just locking him in spawn. They have to pay attention to him. He's making him take the outer route. The stack is in on the A point, stack the point word to Jim's just like that. It's basically gone. These players finally make it here, but it's a little bit too late. And X Party just delayed in their spawn. He only got 1 kill, but he delayed like 10, 15, 20 seconds, which was enough for his teammates to get the kills that were in middle of the map and just lock down that A point.
Yeah, I mean, just clinical after you kind of have that first wipe off of that transition, doing what you need to. Really, that round, kind of the unsung hero, like you mentioned, X Party there, and that spawn, just making them take the longer route, take longer to get to the point, have to focus on somebody in your spawn. He's honestly the MVP for that round. Whoever that was needs to probably get a new controller as well. That was some crazy stick drift. But X Party doing exactly what he needs to. He's not really getting a lot of kills from there, but he's just putting pressure on the map, forcing the other team to get nervous and make them do something that they don't need to on the map.
Shout out to X Party, absolute dog. But AJ Treese, nice little first blood. Gets a little follow up from his teammate as well. Sam, though, gets absolutely launched off the top rope right there. But BMS picking up 2 nice kills, Vance with 1 as well. This could be a nice little solid B push coming in here for the side of OGT. So I got to worry about that number 5 player, though, on the map, AJ Treese, who is going to hit a quick little flank. He's going to have some players behind him, though, so he does clean up 1, just slows things down for his team. As that B point, only 1 tick is gone so far as Manitoba start to hit their retake.
Instead of OGT, I mean, this is a do or die here for you. This is the end of your season. This is Chumps for the silver mixed division. X Party and Co are looking to do the easy 3-0 here. 2 last players here on B. They are able to pick up those kills. That second tick is coming in. It's kind of looking like this third tick is going to come in for capture here. Arky, kind of the last player to make something work here towards you. Slow cap coming in with 1 person. We do see a pinch developing. Nobody on A just yet. Here's number 1 is going to look to help his team towards his B side and Vance here, as Manitoba Mallard are able to pick up the players off of B, get a little bit of a map reset here as we get that tick drained down. Manitoba Mallards are looking pretty good here on this defense.
I like OGT going to A, though. A lot of teams will just immediately tunnel vision that B side because they were so far along in it. But you got to get something going here, right? Get a couple kills going their way. Maybe get back towards that B site. You got a couple players there. That number 3 and number 4 player on the map. But you got to be careful, though, because Manitoba, they've got some shooters in the area. AJ Treese, the captain of the Manitoba Mallards, is going to pick up 1, looking for some team help. Does get it, no problem. 2 ticks on that B site. Third one cleared off. A site being capped once again. Manitoba looking to get their counter push here from that B side of the map, but 3 kills going the way of OGT. There we go. We can see a stack coming in. But it looks like they go for those spawns, and Sam's going to pick one of those players up with the number 4 player, BMS. A chance to just be a menace. Picks up 1 before going down, but delays long enough for his teammates to get back on B. They should be able to secure it here. Got to stack it, though. Got to get on there.
Yeah, there's going to be 1 contest, I think, coming down here just from a player in the presence, not on the point. There's going to be a minute 8 extension there. You're down 3 lives. You're set at OGT. That's nothing unmanageable here. Vance definitely needs to find this kill towards outer 10. You're definitely not going to be looking for this creddy spot here. So he's going to be a free kill towards the side of X Party. That is crazy. AJ able to pick up another kill here, and you're the side of OGT. This is kind of where it gets do or die. You don't have many lives left. Iffy with a big 2-piece, but Sam is cutting off your reinforcements from spawn. You got to get him out of there. Whimsy picks up a kill. Last player spotted is Sam. He is still spotted window here. Should be an easy kill. That's going to be all of Manitoba. They're going to be off spawn here. So the side of Old Guys Texas know where they're coming from. It's just not allowing players to take any routes here. So if you're the side of OGC, you got to hop on this point. You got to win all your gunfights. No respawns remaining here. This is
Yeah, everything on the line. No respawns remaining. 35 seconds on the clock. You got BMS and Iffy, the fill-in, and Iffy the Diffy up against all of Manitoba, who have respawns. BMS still going to go for those spawn kills in a 1v6 here. Probably going to be pretty chalked up. His team is down 0-2 in the series and 0-3 in the control to make it an 0-3 as well for the series. And just like that, the Manitoba Mallards are your champions, baby.
Yeah, I mean, it feels good to win a mixed championship, and I mean, doing it in convincing 3-0 fashion after a very close map 1 and map 2. It's got to feel good here to come out of this control and just kind of assert your dominance here on the map. But
Yes.